So you're looking to move to Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Well, in this video, we're going to show you around the city between the lakes, Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
We'll take you around some different neighborhoods. We'll show you some different homes and different price points so that you may see what could fit within your budget here in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. And if you hang around to the end of the video, I promise that Chris and I will share with you some of the best kept secrets that Mount Juliet has to offer. We're getting after it right now. Mount Juliet is the 21st largest city here in Tennessee with a little more than 40,000 residents here in Mount Juliet. Now, based on Census Bureau data, Mount Juliet is just like many other areas of Tennessee. It is growing at a crazy rate, folks. Over the last 23 years, it has grown more than 200%. Now, Mount Juliet is a little unique in that it is split between 3 counties. That would be Wilson County, Rutherford County, and Davidson County. They've implemented tons of new shopping areas and new construction, new development, just like this for the residents to enjoy.
So Mount Juliet is actually loaded with things to do. With over 6,000 acres of parks, like the Charles Daniel Park here, right behind us, we're standing here. We've got the train, and we've got a little bit about Charlie Daniels right over here on this sign. Charlie Daniels, huge icon for the area. Everyone knows Nashville and the surrounding area is known for its country music roots. And I mean, Charlie Daniels is one of the best country music singers that I could imagine. I mean, honestly, he's got a great spirit, a great heart. He was like huge in the area. So everybody, you know, always remembers Charlie Daniels, as he left a very much lasting impression on Nashville and the surrounding area. With that said, not only does Mount Juliet have so many parks, it also has 2 different lakes to choose from. So with Percy Priest to the south and Old Hickory Lake to the north, you have miles and miles of lakes to actually get out, boat, fish. I know I like to take my kayaks out, go fish. And I know Mark, he likes to actually, he'll take the boat out and go hunt sometimes and get out on some TWRA managed land. And there is a ton of space to get out no matter what your hobbies are, and get out and enjoy the outdoors. If you're not too much into the outdoors, you also have plenty of shopping. And I mean, one of the largest shopping areas in the state of Tennessee, with Providence Marketplace just right down the road, and we're still only 20 minutes into Nashville.
So Mount Juliet has a ton of amenities that make it such an awesome place to live here in Middle Tennessee. But something else that Mount Juliet has is a booming job market, especially in regards to manufacturing. You've got some major manufacturers like Under Armour, you've got Amazon facilities, and you've even got Journey's headquarters. Journey's a shoe company and an apparel company, if you aren't familiar, but it does play a big role here in the area. So now that we've talked about everything that Mount Juliet has to offer, let's go ahead and talk about the most important thing that everyone is concerned with, our schools. So in Mount Juliet, you've got 13 different public schools, you've got 6 different private schools, and just like elsewhere in Tennessee, you've got some phenomenal educational opportunities here in Mount Juliet, with Mount Juliet Public Schools taking the number 7 spot in the top public school ranking here in Tennessee. Now that we've covered just about everything that Mount Juliet has to offer, let's go ahead and head out and get started on our home tour. One of the unique things that Mount Juliet has to offer is its railway system. Not very often do you find the ability to commute by train here in Tennessee, but Mount Juliet, Lebanon, surrounding suburbs of Nashville do have the opportunity to travel by railway to downtown Nashville. You can take the train right to the riverfront. It really is a unique way to travel here in 2023, especially for us Tennesseans. You know, most of our urban development is considerably spread out, especially when you compare it to other major urban areas. So the fact that you have the ability to travel by railway here in Mount Juliet and access quite a few of the suburbs of Nashville really is a cool thing, folks. You know, I enjoy riding the train. I don't necessarily go out of my way to do it, but as you can see behind me, the parking lot is full of commuters who decide to utilize this option of getting around Nashville. Really is a cool opportunity that you won't find in many other cities in Tennessee. Behind me, you'll also see some of the newer development that's coming here to Mount Juliet, or has come here to Mount Juliet in recent years. This is Vintage Station North, an apartment complex and condo complex. There are some multifamily residences in this development as well. There are a couple townhomes at the very back of it. So plenty of new construction right here in the heart of Mount Juliet, Tennessee. And you've got literally immediate access to the train station. So your commute to work, or at least your commute to get to work, is gonna be a short one living in this area. We're here on our first stop of our home tour here in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. This is Mount Juliet Commons. We're here at the townhomes here in the development. Most of these townhomes are going to be 3 to 4 beds, 2 to 2.5 baths. Be right around that 16 to 1700 square foot mark. We actually are going to take a look at a unit up here that is currently listed at $380,000. It is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath. And these homes out the door, you're going to fall right within that $400,000 price point. So you get plenty of space, a nice community here, conveniently located. I mean, we're about 10 minutes from all the shopping that Mount Juliet has to offer. So you really have pretty immediate access to just about everything. You've got the interstate right there as well, so you've got a quick commute to downtown Nashville, and you don't spend much time at all sitting in traffic, thankfully. That's always a concern when commuting to downtown Nashville, and really anywhere in Nashville is you have to worry about traffic. But thankfully, with Mount Juliet, you're pretty close to everything, so you really cut down that commute time. We're going down here, folks. We'll check our unit out that is currently for sale. Like I said, listed at $380,000. So once you've got everything said and done, signed all the paperwork and closed, you'll be right around that $400,000 price point. Now, the neighborhood here, Mount Juliet Commons, beautiful neighborhood. It's well maintained. There's sidewalks interconnecting the entire neighborhood, so you've got plenty of space to walk around and enjoy the day. Enjoy this beautiful weather we've got right now. We're in the 70s. I mean, again, not a cloud in the sky, and absolutely gorgeous here. You do have some community playgrounds and some walking trails. Make it really nice. Here we are. Here's our unit that is currently for sale, folks. Again, $380,000, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, right at 1,600 square feet, and access to all the amenities that Mount Juliet Commons has to offer. We're here in Nichols Vale. This is going to be our second stop on our home tour, and it is actually connected to our first stop. Same neighborhood, Mount Juliet Commons actually connects to Nichols Vale through these awesome sidewalks and believe it or not, some interconnected greenway trails we found as well here in the neighborhood that are really cool. Well maintained, and you get that out in nature type feel, all in the comfort of your neighborhoods. But anyways, folks, excuse me, we're coming up on a listing here. It's currently for sale. It is a 3.5, just under 2,500 square feet, currently listed at $620,000. So Mount Juliet represents a really solid value in regards to suburbs of Nashville. You know, you're just 20 minutes outside of downtown here in Mount Juliet, and you've got just about every amenity you could want. But you know, the nice thing is you're 20 minutes down the road from Nashville, and you don't have any shortage of options in regards to dining, nightlife, entertainment, shopping, boutiques. I mean, really, folks, you can find anything you could possibly need. And it's all just a short 20-minute drive down the road here in Nicholsville. A lot of these homes are going to be brick with a little bit of hardy board kind of mixed in there. Gorgeous neighborhood, well maintained. You know, that theme continues throughout the development for sure. It is a very, very well manicured development. Like I said, sidewalks are well kept, no cracks. I mean, everything's new, nice, and well taken care of here in Nicholsville. You've got all kinds of amenities again, different parks, playgrounds for the kids. You've got a community pool. You do have those interconnected greenway trails, so plenty of things to do all within your community here in Nicholsville. Folks, we are still cruising through Nicholsville here in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. We've got an awesome listing coming up to show you. Now, these homes are going to be in that $800,000 plus price point. Most of these homes are going to be more than 4 bedrooms, more than 3 bathrooms, going to be over 3,000 square feet, which at that price point, that's kind of what you expect. You've got full brick homes here. Again, we've got clean, maintained landscaping everywhere. Nicholsville really is an immaculate neighborhood here in Mount Juliet. And again, folks, awesome value, especially when you compare it to other suburbs of Nashville. I mean, the listing we're about to see, again, I'm really excited to show you this one. $890,000 currently listed at 5 bedroom, 3.5 bath, over 3,000 square feet. It's recently had $50,000 in remodeling work. Absolutely gorgeous home, and it's currently priced under appraisal. So you have an opportunity for a phenomenal deal here in Nicholsville in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. And just as we come down the hill here, folks, I mean, gorgeous. Obviously, you've got some gorgeous views in the neighborhood of the countryside in Mount Juliet, but anyways, we're getting down here. We're going to show you this listing. Again, absolutely gorgeous, all brick home, and plenty of fresh remodel to enjoy. Whew. These hills, folks, I will tell you, Mount Juliet does have big rolling hills. They're gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but they will wear you out. You'll certainly get your exercise walking around Mount Juliet and Nicholsville for sure. All right, folks, so here we are. Here's our listing just over my shoulder here. We'll show you around the front of the home, and then we'll go ahead and head out, finish up our home tour today. Waving at the neighbors here. Folks are out enjoying the sunshine, but this is currently our listing. Again, listed at $890,000. It is a 5-bed, 3.5 bath, just over 3,000 square feet here in Nicholsville in Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
So we've covered quite a bit with you guys today here on our tour in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Talking about shopping, talking about schools, restaurants, a little bit of something for everyone to do, including lake life on Percy Priest Lake or on Old Hickory Lake, and some of the rich history that Mount Juliet has to offer, including Charlie Daniels having a large presence here in Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
Remember folks, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a personalized Zoom call with us, all in the description below, so that we can help you make a smooth move here to Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Until next time folks, we hope to see you around town soon.